Thales, it's been a long road for you in your career, and you just announced that your fight with Hector Lombard is going to be the last one in your career. What was the thought process to get to this decision to hang up your gloves after this fight in Sao Paulo?
It's a personal decision. It's not hard to make this decision because I've been fighting for a long time. I'm 36 years old with 36 fights. I will be turning to 37 next September 6th. And in my next fight, I will be 37 years old, going to my fight number 37. And so I think I did enough to the MMA, and my mind and my body says me that it's enough. It's time to break and keep the journey.
Was that a number you already had in your mind, like when I'm 37, going to stop, or was it the last fights, the last camps that convinced you to stop?
No, not at all. It's just I've been thinking, before since the beginning, when I will stop, and the last couple of years I started thinking more this, and so I think now is the time. I've been fighting for a long time. It's almost 15 years fighting in a high level. 37 fights is a lot of fights, in my opinion.
37 and against some of the best of all times. How do you expect to be remembered by MMA fans, by fellow fighters when you stop fighting next month?
Yeah, I expect to be remembered. Remind like a simple person. I don't care about Thales is a number one. He cut off or he beat a lot of guys. Of course, I want to be reminded inside the octagon. But especially my act is outside the octagon. Being a good person, being honest, being a nice man, a nice father, and this is what important. It's most important to me.
Seeing the sport take this turn to more entertainment, more trash talking, does that bother you?
No, not for me. I'm not a guy for trash talk. I will never be. I will never fit in this situation. Some people just said me already. Hey, you have to be more entertainment, more trash talk. But it's not Thales. I won't change myself just to make people happy, and like I said, I fight for me, to be happy, to get better every day as a person, as a fighter, is to get the knowledge, and in the future pass to the other generations.
How do you see Lombard as your last opponent? What are the challenges that he brings to the table? He's also in a bad run recently in the UFC. How do you see this matchup, and how do you see him being your last opponent?
Yeah, my opponent is still being a tough opponent. Doesn't matter his last results, but like I said, he is a tough fighter, and he is a big problem for everyone else. If he has to fight, doesn't matter if he's ranked, if his opponent is ranked or not, he will be a big problem, anyways.
Fighters stop fighting is always a sensitive topic. A lot of fighters retire but then come back. Do you think about that? And maybe I'm retired now, but maybe in 2 years when my body feels better after 2 years without hard training, and maybe coming back. And how do you is your mind getting ready for a fight, knowing that this is your last fight? Is that motivation, or is that something that maybe is gonna be a problem for you to get focused on a fight and trying to win, knowing that this is your last fight?
To me, it's normal. I've been, of course, more motivated because this is my last fight. But it's simple. It's normal. I don't think get back from my retirement. After 1 or 2 years, this is my final decision, and this is it. Let's start a new journey in my life.
Valeu.
Obrigada, de novo.